morning. It is Wednesday. Sorry, had a like Wi-Fi hiccup there. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It is Artificer Laurie. We're gonna go back into the deep roads. I gotta be honest with you here. The deep roads, not my favorite thing. Like, I like what they did with them. The design is really cool. But oh my god, I'm underground. I don't like being underground. I don't like being underground in real life. I don't like being underground in video games. I am super claustrophobic. Not a fun time. But it's fine. Excuse me, sorry. So, let's see. Where are we at? That's right, I came back up here to do things last time. I don't think I did any inventory management, so... Yeah, no, 63 of 90. I definitely did not do any inventory management, so we're gonna look at that real quick. Get rid of that for sure. Ooh, 228. On hit, gain 5 guard. Hell yeah. We'll go with that. Keep the other one around for when I'm fighting dragons. I have Bull in my party. 275, 211. Yeah, these can go. That's fine. Oh wait, that had a thing on it. 275, 249. Plus 28 strength. That is gonna be some gold. I'm gonna get some gold from that. Sir Mehmet, a Ravani Templar, fought in the Exalted March of the Dales for one reason, his love of killing elves, which pushed him to so many victories. The Chantry elevated him to Anointed after his death. To this day, Halamsharal elves consider his name a curse. Okay, but can we talk about the fact that Purim was fucking yesterday? Do the elves hiss at Mehmet's name the way Jews do when someone mentions Haman or Haman? Like, come on. Anyway. I don't need these. Who is Haman? Oh boy. So, are you at all familiar, and I'm not judging here, I'm genuinely asking, are you at all familiar with the story of Purim? The Book of Esther, if you're more familiar with the books. So, long story short, and every Purim spiel will give you this, but the whole story of Purim is this pretty lady, this pretty Jewish lady, was supposed to be sold to this king as a concubine, and Haman was the king's main sure, words are hard. His main bro, his main advisor, that's the word. I need more coffee, Jesus. So Haman was like, nah dude, that's the Jews are not going to be loyal. So if you ever hear anything about Jews being disloyal to things, this is like the oldest form of anti-Semitism. Jews have dual loyalty. Don't. So, like, it's literally in the Torah. That's how old this is. I mean, not the Torah, the Tanakh, but anyway. So Haman was like, nah, dual loyalties, bro. You don't want this one. We gotta kill all the Jews. All of them. Every last one. We're gonna draw lots to see. And Esther, who is the pretty Jewish lady that was like, nah, we're not doing this, got in with the king, basically went, okay, but can we not? Because he also betrayed you. Here is my evidence. Let's not kill all of my people. And he was like, oh no, they are your people as well. Let's maybe not do that. That is probably not the most accurate, because I did not do the good Jewish thing that you are supposed to do on Purim and reread the Book of Esther. Yes, literally the original Hitler. Literally. That is one of the jokes that gets made a lot, and that's accurate. That's accurate. It's all bullshit. Well, I mean, yeah, jokes, quote unquote, because I mean it's true. Like, that is the origin of a lot of the reactions to Hitler, actually, is because, like, if you want to kill all the Jews are gonna blot out your name forever. That's it. That's a thing. Fuck you. You failed. Like, I wish I could remember the Hebrew phrase, but there is basically a Hebrew phrase which is basically only used to refer to those two people. That was like something to the effect of may your name forever be blotted out, which is like the opposite of the blessing that you give each other on Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, where it's, you know, may your name be inscribed forever in the Book of Life, effectively, and this is the opposite of that. It's pretty much the closest that you get to an ancient Jewish curse, because that's not a thing, except that it is. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some great Yiddish insults, but you know, there's ancient, and then there's, you know, great Yiddish insults. Hey, get me back in there. Don't shove me out, jerks. So, this was one of the paths that I opened up last time. I went up to not the war table, the expedition table, up in my camp that I just left. I forgot that gear was right there. That's so easy. And I opened up a couple of paths from the expedition table. This is one of them. This one's actually gonna be very interesting in a couple of minutes here, because can I not go through that door? Is this not that door? Because I swear... No, this is not that door. Okay. There's another small room that looks a little bit like... Oh no! It is this one. Alright. I just wasn't far enough around. Cool. So there's this cheese wheel. The Nug King. All praise the Nug King. Sate his appetite with cheese. Older is better. From Songs That Only Nugs Can Hear, by Paragon Ebrian, 584 Exalted.
Why is this here? Perhaps there's a use for it.
There is a use for it, and it's hilarious. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today, though, because I have an epic battle ahead of me today. And I mean that in the actual, true sense of the word epic. It is intense. Like, that battle is the very reason I was like, no, we're gonna stop here last time. Many, many waves, many, many Darkspawn. I will get to that once I am through these silly little paths that I unlocked last time. I have so much guard. This is great. This is probably all because of that that item that I equipped, the sword there. I think it's called Valosatretum or something. Something like that. I got a sword. Also, I'm kind of entertained by the length of this sword with my tiny dwarf. It's like to her feet. Deep Stalkers! I love these guys. They're so weird and cute, and I think that one just, like, despawned randomly. That's a thing. Alright, sure. That happens sometimes. So, we're gonna come out here and get a gear. Because we need these later. That does count as Hedron Tig. That's weird. Okay. And then... I think... No! Turn around. No! Tully, no! There was something. It wasn't over there, was it? It was over here. I thought sure there was a mug or a gear over here. Huh. It's not showing up on my map. I must have imagined that. That's fine. The fourth gate! Alright guys, you ready? Ren, why did you just glitch through the ceiling? Especially before a Darkspawn emissary. Are you fleeing, sir? No, not that button. That button. These are the worst! Also, yes, they're hollow. They have no guts. In a literal sense. They're there's no guts in there. Darkspawn! Except emissaries are also magic. And they shriek. These ones are like the biggest pain in the ass of any of the Darkspawn, because they have magic and they teleport. There we go. Arcane horrors aren't great either, but I think technically those are demons? Question mark? Or no, maybe they're not even demons. Maybe they're just creatures. I don't know. There's the mug. Dwarven mugs, enchanted stein. A rune is attached. On the side opposite, it reads, oh! Bodon and Sons, quality wares and enchantments. Okay, so I forgot about this mug. Bodon is a character that has come up directly in 2 of the 3 games so far, and he comes up indirectly a whole bunch in Inquisition. In 1 and 2, in the first one, he's just a merchant that travels around with your party, and you know he's your traveling store, and you're like, oh great, cool, Bodon's here, yeah, thanks for the you know, sales and whatever, and he travels around with his son Sandal, who is, you know, adopted and heavily implied to be extremely challenged in some manner, like. You don't really... The only word that he says in all of 1 and 2 is enchantment in various tones. His name is Sandal. I don't know if I actually said that. So, Bodon and Sons being on that mug, that's great. Also, I want to know who Sons plural are, because is it just Sandal? Does he have actual blood family that he named his... business after, because that's depressing as fuck, because he doesn't have them anymore, if I recall correctly. It's possible that I don't. But... Good morning, MH. Again. Alright. So. This part here, this is gonna be interesting. Let me... Actually, let me double check something really quick. Gates of Sagramar, gears in the deep roads. It did count the... Okay, so there were 2 gears that I got down here that counted for Darkspawn Warrens, but the Ruins of Hedron Tig... God, this is going to be a bitch. the only way to get some of these gears, because there are, I believe, 2, maybe 3 that I haven't gotten to yet, the only way to get the other 3 or 4 is to literally jump down the sides of things. So I'm going to save really quick in case I die, because it is entirely possible that I will die. Does it count 7 hours if I took a 2-hour nap and then slept 5 hours? I mean, it's interrupted, but I feel like that counts. Alright. Are you ready for the most stressful part of this DLC? Oh my god. Yep, I died. Alright. Oh sure, don't put me back on the friggin... okay. I should probably do this from the ladder over there, actually, if I'm smart. What? No! So this is literally the most stressful part of this DLC, because I have to, like, run around the fucking sides of the cavern. Coronavirus, first case in Turkey. Well, good luck, but also it's probably, like, everybody is being utterly alarmist about this. The biggest problem with coronavirus is that you can't tell who's got it until it's real bad. And then from there it ends up... No, I did want to be over there, didn't I? Shit, I just have to run off the end. South Dakota had their first death. Yikes. Yeah, there have been 2 or 3 confirmed cases in Rhode Island. Last I checked, it was 2 confirmed, 1 suspected. But it's, like, it's not down where we are, I don't think. Not yet. Elderly man with poor health already. That makes sense. That is unfortunate. What? Tully? What? How? No. Unfortunately, that's the people that are more likely to have serious reactions to it are people who are elderly or infirm in some way. So if you have someone that's immunocompromised, it's going to be super dangerous for them. But, you know, the population at large, it is probably not going to be all that dangerous. Was this the spot? That would make sense for this to be the spot. But I feel like... Ooh, I might die. Alright, have fun. Have fun, Baal. I hope it's a little less stressful than the last time you told me about. What? Alright, someone just spawned and then straight up just... Oh god, this is the glitchiest part. Okay. Solus, what are you... Okay, let's do this the smart way. Let's give Bull a barrier. And then hope to god he doesn't die. Whee! There we go. Alright, so we're actually where we want to be. It's the worst. Okay. Have to go over there. So we're gonna hop up here. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Can I get up there from here is the question. Yeah, okay. Yes, good. Imagine having a tonsillectomy. That's not that uncommon. To eat ice cream easier. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. How far down do I want to go here? I want to go that way, right? Right. This is a lot easier and slightly less stressful with a warrior, but also this is the darkest part of any map in all of Inquisition, and it's really stressful because I can't always see what I'm stepping on. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, fuck! Alright. Wow. Bull is covered in blood there. Hang on. Did that... Nope. Nope, it didn't. Ah, okay. Alright, cool. Good. Yes. Hooray. I undied. Dumb ways to die. Yeah, no, that's basically going to be the next 5 minutes or so, because this is literally just how stupid is this, and how do you... That's this part. That's it. It's so dumb, but this is the only way to get all of the gears. Because some of the gears are just along the side walls of this cavern. I had to look up a guide to figure out where the missing gears were. This is the worst. Alright, there's nothing up, but there's something down. And now she's glitching. There we go. Sore throat, no! Don't be getting sick. Not allowed. Hope it isn't Corona. That is extremely unlikely, my friend. Have you or someone you know traveled out of the country in order to potentially contact someone with coronavirus? Because if you didn't, it's not coronavirus. Okay, and I don't think there's anything over there. I'm gonna double check where I am on my map here. Oh my god, is that where I am? Shit. Okay, so I got that one. Oh, I marked my map in a smart way. Okay, there's only two, actual, like, weird, you can only get to these gears from this location, and I just found one of them. Okay, cool. Flew for the third time. Yeah, that sucks, but honestly, more likely. Okay, let's see. So I don't have to go that way? What is that door? Oh! Oh no, I see. Okay, so I have to... Shit, I have to go back that way. Alright. You are utterly free to ask me questions until I run out of focus for that, because I'm going to be fighting a million Darkspawn. I have no problem with answering questions. I just, you know, like I said, there's going to be a point during this stream where I'm like, I'm sorry I have to fight all of these things, and I can't focus. Alright, so that's not helpful. How do I get over there? I don't even remember. Did I go down too far? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Because that's the lift, and I have to get over there. Oh boy, do I not do this from here? I think I have to do this from where the lift is. So that's not too bad, because I can just come back over here. And then we gotta run over to where the lift is and ignore it completely. Alright, not that far. Gotta come over here. Yeah. No! God. Okay. Thanks, Bull. You're stressing me out, man. No! Y'all. Do not shove the Inquisitor off the ledge. Are there any rifts left? Do you know? As a matter of fact, there are. Just not in this DLC. Okay. So we're out this far. And we gotta head over here and hope we don't straight up die, because I can't see where I'm stepping. There we go. No! Damn it. Solas, no. Solas, no. God damn it. Wait, is that where I want to be? Hang on. Hang on. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, no. That is... Alright, that's fine. Oh, alright, except Tali was straight up. Tali just glitched inside the rock. That's great. I was wondering why I couldn't see her. Okay. I did miss something. That's fine. Perceive and conceive. So, perceive, perception, and comprehend. Comprehend is literally just a synonym for understand. Perceive is something that you can, like, see with your senses, or hear, or whatever. It is not an exact synonym for see, because, like I said, it does count if you hear something. You are perceiving it with your ears. But that's for, like, you can sense this with your existing 5 senses, and it's not anything, like, weird or abstract. You can perceive this without having to think about it. Conceive is somewhere in between those two words, actually, because it ends up... Oh, dear. Okay. It ends up being a little bit closer to, like, if it's... So conceive can be used in a couple of ways. Conceive is a word that's used for, like, if you have conceived a child, that means that, you know, someone's pregnant. But conceive has a little bit more of an implication of belief to it. So it doesn't have to be something that you can see with your eyes or hear with your ears. It has to be something that you can conceive of. So something that you can believe without necessarily being something that you can see. But if you can see it, you can also conceive of it, right? You know, because you can understand that it's there, which is where comprehend comes in. So, weird set of words, but all slightly related. Yay, I got the last gear that I was looking for and I didn't die. I might by the time I get to the floor, though. Damn. There we go. Did I use that supply cache over there? Because if I didn't, I can just hit the supply cache over here, but that might not be a thing that I can do. I did not! Hooray! Okay, cool. Because I don't want to go into this with anything less than full potions. Because this is a rough little set of battles here. Okay. So, we're going to end up going down here. There's completed operations. Which one was that? That... Oh, that gets me out here. Okay. So I'm going to do that first. Okay. Alright, cool. I know where we're going. This is probably going to be a lot more of stuff that you will like, MH, because a lot of this is going to be just battle. There is going to be a little bit in the beginning of let's get to the places and read the things, but most of the rest of the stream is going to be me murdering Darkspawn, so look forward to it. Okay. So we get down here. And come over here. And don't fall in a hole. And don't fall in a hole. There we go. And don't fall in a hole. And come over here. There we go. So, like, I say that I'm claustrophobic, and I definitely am, because, oh my god, I don't like being underground for that reason. But also, the Deep Roads has a unique combination of claustrophobia, because I'm underground, and, like, fear of heights, because you can just fall straight the fuck down. Claus means shut. I don't know, because that's not a commonly, that's not a really, that's not a word. That's like, that's an archaic word. That's not a word that is still in use. Latin prefix. Okay, then I will super take your word for that, because that's not one I'm familiar with. Sounds about right, but I don't know. Yay! We're up at the thing. Claim. I'm on that one in my book. Okay. Monument to Hedron the Deep. This lonely podium is carved from a stone pillar reaching up in the darkness. From the inscription, Paragon Hedron's remains are entombed here under a massive stone likeness of the legendary dwarf. At this vantage point, it is hard to appreciate the scope of the tribute. Latin and Greek stuff. Fun times! So you're probably getting a better, education on how all of these English words go together, because the Latin and Greek stuff, we were never told that in school. We just had to memorize all the things, which is not the way to learn how to use the words in question. That's dumb. That's extremely dumb. But okay, so the other thing is, there's a little orange thing on my map, on my mini map there, which is, you know, a couple of meters at most to Tali's left. And it should be right here, right? Or like right here? No, you have to go down. And then jump off the path. Because fuck you, I guess. So we're gonna come down here. And you still can't see it. I guess I can probably go down one more ladder. Ren, get out of my way, please. Thank you. Because now, I can hopefully jump over here. Yep, cool. And then... Please get up. Please get up. Do I have to go around? I have to go around, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I have to go around. Okay, fine. There we go. See? That's where it is. All the fucking way over here off the path. You gotta think outside the box in the Descent DLC, because everything is basically uncharted territory at this point. Because the dwarves had maps of the Tigers, and then the Darkspawn happened. And now all of their maps are invalid. I think I have done all of the off-the-map stuff, luckily. Because that's about right. How many gears do I have for this floor? 19 of 22. Does that match the map that I have? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it does. Fabulous. Alright, let's keep going. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna save. Because the next thing is gonna be a lot. The epic battle of Dwarf versus Darkspawn. There are so many Darkspawn coming up, guys. There was also... Is this over here? I think this is over here. Yeah, I guess it's not the very next thing. I should look at, you know, the map that I have on my iPad that's actually been completed.
Careful!
That was a big one.
We need to go deeper.
Only way down from here is falling. Not keen on that.
There has to be another way.
This is the other way. We have two choices. We go this way or we go Darkspawn. Oh, God. I don't know if I can... I don't think I can get back up if I go down that way. But there's a door. I should be able to circle back around, actually. So hold that thought. I'm going to save here in case I want to, you know, not follow the direction that I'm going in. There we go. And then we go up here. And there's a door! The 9th gate. How many gears do I need for the 9th gate? I've forgotten. I need 5 gears for the 9th gate. I don't think I have 5 gears right now. So, hang on. I think I've done... How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. And I do have 5 gears. So... 5, 6, 7. How many of those? If this is 9... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think the first one was a floor up, maybe? No, that can't be. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But there's 9 gates. I'm confused now. I'm so confused. Alright, I'm not going to worry about this right now. We're going to open the 9th gate because that way I don't have to come all the way back here. Because this one is like the furthest from the camp and you gotta go all the way back and I don't want to bother. So we'll open this one because it's here. Car! Yes, hi Avery. That's just how you're gonna greet us from now on in my channel. Car. I'm alright with that. I am also super excited. I'm comfortable driving for the first time in my life, Avery. This is so nice. Welcome to the Descent DLC. You missed the whole thing about Tali having to just jump down where she couldn't see things and where she was landing and all of that stress. Do that for Kiki. I can say that for you too. Happy not birthday. I see. Okay, sure. Thanks. Would I prefer it? Would I prefer Happy Not Birthday? I don't really have a preference between that and car. So, whatever works. I am admittedly somewhat more entertained by car. So, if you want to do that, that works. I'm not gonna judge. I'm amused. You can kid or be serious. I'm good. I'm entertained. Alright, this is where I start to get confused as to which gears I've picked up, because there are 22 of one kind and then 5 of another, and the 5 of another are the ones that I need to get to the epic Darkspawn battle that I'm about to get to. But I need the 22 gears as a general rule, because that's plot and bullshit. Yeah, Avery, you know the ones that you have to, like, drop down along the side of Hedron Tig with next to the lift but not on it? And the one that is similarly weirdly on the wall of the cavern, but over from another... Yeah, I just got those. So... Death to the gears! More like death to my Inquisitor while she tries to get the gears, but yes. Fight me!
Worse. Must be close to a nest.
That explains the stench.
Y'all can talk about Darkspawn stench all you want. I'm gonna worry about, you know, killing the Darkspawn first. Let's go. Found a new hairstyle for your male Inquisitor. Was this the one you sent me the picture of with the super pretty waves? That looked so nice. Because it really did. Where's there? There's another one. We missed one, guys. Gosh. A better one than that. Ooh. Exciting. Alright, how many gears do I need? 5. How many do I have? I thought I had gotten all of them. What I should do, because it would be smart, is I should mark down where these gears are, in addition to the, you know, the 22 that I have that I gotta find, because that would be smart. Have I done this? No. I marked down where the confusing ones are. I didn't bother with the rest of them. Hang on, this is a work text. Hold that thought. Ah, okay. Hopefully that won't be a big deal. Alright. Wish we could mark multiple things and leave notes on our maps. Yeah, I know, right? That would, like, that would be... So, the thing that, like... I love having Dragon Age on a home console because I prefer home consoles. But at the same time, handhelds, you can mark things on your map in whatever way you want, and it just makes sense, and it's fine. You know, I haven't, like, don't get me wrong, I'm no game developer, but like, I don't know if there would be a way to do that with home consoles in a way that makes sense, unless it was like drop a pin and you get, you know, like 3 to 5, maybe. 5 would be great. But, like, there's 22 gears. And what I did with this game is I marked down on a separate map outside of the game where all of the gears are. Because that's what I need. Emissary. Target the emissary. Target the emissary. Fuck the shrieks. God. There we go. Yep. Fuck. Alright. Where's it respawning? There it is. Hey! Hey! Hey, you! Spell Purge! I am impressed at that thing's barrier, because my Spell Purge didn't even take down the whole barrier. That is impressive in a bad way. That's good to know. New hairstyle sent. Excellent. I will check that out after stream. Because I got some shit to do. We are immediately pre-ridiculous Darkspawn battle. And I think I missed a gear in here or something. Or is it? No, it can't be in here. Okay. So we're gonna check out this little area. That took a second to spawn. do not care about deep mushroom. Summerstone. In the fucking deep roads, y'all. Alright, so that's way the fuck down there. I would like to not die. And then we get... Ah! 4. Nope, that was 5. Cool. Alright, not too bad. Alright. Are we ready? We are not ready. Not with 5 fucking potions, we're not. Okay. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna install the gears and not pull the lever yet. And then the nearest camp is way the fuck up here, because of course it is. I'm gonna lose all my guard, that's upsetting. Whatever. I need the potions more than I need the guard. For this one, I super need potions. The guard will come back. It would have been smart of me to craft new armor, but I haven't done that yet. It's fine. For some reason I have the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks Overworld theme stuck in my head. Which is also got a lot in common with Linebeck's theme. I don't know why this is stuck in my head. Wish we could dye armor before Skyhold. I know, right? Like, some of the early armor is just so ugly. I just kind of get used to the fact that it's like... It's gonna be ugly as fuck. Stuck in my head. Anyway. Wish we could craft accessories. You know, I'm with you, but at the same time, I would either spend hours trying to get it right and just lose even more time in between games, or I would never do it. I know my... It takes me long enough to craft armor and be happy with it. Like, there's a reason I never do this on stream, because it takes me, like, half an hour to go through and craft stuff for all of my characters, and then another half hour to be happy with how they look. My mic having problems again, god damn it. Even if it costs a ton and just gave us the same bonuses we could get from the various armor effects. Well, I mean, at that point, why craft it? Because you can't see the accessories. They're just kind of there. Also, I'm not with you on the costs a ton thing, because I'm trying to actually rack up enough gold so that I can buy the remaining schematics from the Black Emporium. And possibly some legendary weapons. Because why would I not if I have that opportunity? It's just there. I don't know why that's there. I haven't started Spirit Tracks. I'm trying to not be in the middle of 18 games right now. So when I beat Phantom Hourglass, I just put down my 3DS and went, I'm gonna beat Fire Emblem Warriors before I start another Zelda game on my 3DS. So I haven't started that yet, and yet the overworld theme is in my head. It's just there. I have seen it streamed, so I am familiar with the overworld theme. But man, I bet I could play that on my mandolin pretty easily. All right. Wait a minute. I have a character point. We're gonna spend that character point real quick. That's fully upgraded. I don't use shield wall. Damn. All right. So I can do challenge. I can upgrade my war cry. Ooh. Oh, 10 seconds of armor bonus. That's not too bad. Why does American products have the term best before on them? We call it expiration date. Basically the expiration date, we still call it the expiration date, but the way they are put down on the products, the best buy date is basically saying it's like you can use it after this date, but it might get a little weird, and then the actual expiration date is like significantly further down the line. Versus catching more enemies and taunting them for longer. Ooh. More enemies should mean more guard. But I mean, I don't think that that's gonna be... I don't need that much more guard, to be honest, because that's gonna be a... That's a... I'm gonna get a lot of guard. Max guard bonus. Damage returned. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of the damage they inflict. Plus 3 strength. Ooh, that's tough. Damage bonus strength on unlock. Ooh, I got a damage bonus to taunted enemies with as often as I taunt the enemies. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Your English is broken today? I don't really think it's broken. There have been a couple of things that I might have phrased differently, but like Alright, we got shrieks coming our way. Let's deal with these motherfuckers. Yeah, that was one of them. Why do American products rather than why does? But again, like, how dare you make a mistake, MH? Oh my gosh. Like... The way you've been talking, it sounds like you've had about as much going on in your life as I have. Like, you're allowed to be tired. And when you're tired, you make more mistakes. It's a thing. Especially if something is new. But also, even if it's not, I definitely slightly injured a classmate trying to do something in my martial arts class because I didn't realize I was, you know, slightly under the weather until after class. In class, it was like, yeah, I should probably drink more water. Later on, I'm like, I feel gross. I don't understand why. Like, I wasn't sick, but I probably should not have been doing partner work that day, but I didn't realize it until after I, you know, slightly injured a classmate. She was fine, it was a bruised rib, but I felt really bad about it. Like, it was a bruised rib to the point where she thought I broke her rib. I did not. She had an x-ray. There was no, you know, major damage. There were no fractures or anything, but that's not the fucking point. You ran 5 times longer than usual yesterday in PE. Yeah, that's gonna make you fucking tired. God damn. 5 times longer than usual. Gross. Like, if you're used to 1 mile and then suddenly you have to run 5, that's a lot. And that's part of the reason when we have... Mr. was angry about something. Yeah, apparently. Jesus. That's part of the reason we have a there's a requirement for black belt that all our students have to run a 5K. So 5 kilometers, basically 3¼ miles, before their black belt test as a part of the test. So, you know, when we've got all of these people testing, some of whom are adults and some of whom are like 11, 12, we have lead-up requirements for the kids beforehand. Because, like, we tell people pretty long in advance, you know, this is what you should expect. There is a required 3¼ mile run for your black belt test. You know, yada yada, blah blah, all that bullshit. We assume that the adults can just figure out what they need to do to train for that. The kids, the previous 2 tests before black belt, you are required to run, or rather before brown belt, because that's your, I'm setting my time that I have to beat for black belt. But the previous 2 tests before that are 1 mile and 2 miles. Because, you know, an adult, we can go, all right, you can figure out how to train for this. For a kid, we have to be like, I need to make sure that you can do this by the time you get to your test. So, like, you gotta work up to that shit. And, like, for the most part, we've never had any kids that have had issues with it before, to my knowledge, but, you know, every once in a while. Is there legislation for the black belt or completely symbolic? I need you to rephrase that, because I'm not sure what you mean. Because legislation sounds like law to me. And that's not... regulations. I mean, I guess, but like, before you get it, in order for you to get it, after you get it, like, you have to earn your black belt. I only ever got to green belt. Okay. I mean, the other thing is different systems do it differently. So in our system, we have a 3-day test. You have to do all of your material. You have to do sparring. You have to do... We call it Hell Night, because the Friday night before the test, you have 2 hours or more. But, you know, 2 hours if someone isn't pissing off the Grandmaster. 2 hours of... you're just doing as many exercises as the proctors can throw at you while they yell at you and try to, you know, make you freak out or something. It, like... That's the first day of the test. So... Also, I would like to briefly appreciate this music. I fucking love the music in the Descent DLC. It's so good. Do you still do the drills in the white belt kata once a week instead of daily, since they hurt, exhaust me, because I want defense to stay as much as muscle memory? Yeah, that's smart. Honestly, I'm extremely biased. I tend to think that anyone that can should take some form of martial art, but I also understand that you literally can't do that all the time. Like, that's not how it works for everyone. I actually manage my joints by going to martial arts. So my joint disorder, I hyperextend my joints all the time, so if I don't do something to stay in shape, I will just dislocate things by breathing, Not literally, that's a slight exaggeration. But, so, by doing my forms and by working out with people and making sure that I can, you know, defend myself should something go wrong, I'm also keeping my joints in better shape. I might end up in a wheelchair by the time I'm 50, but, you know, it's better that than being in pain all the time every day until I can't do anything about it. So, I actually end up in more pain when I'm not doing martial arts on the regular. Is my education committee or something like that in the USA surveilled to whom and how you get the black belt or any belt? So that is... It's not by country, it's by the school, because there's plenty of different styles. So, the Grandmaster, which in the system that I take, we have a very small system, there are a whole 2 schools that teach it. In our system, the Grandmaster is at every test. So the guy that invented the system and put it together is at all of our tests to make sure that everyone deserves their 3 highest belts. Before that, it's kind of by instructor. So we go through and we go, okay, yes, you deserve this belt. Okay, yes. You know, you have these things to work on before your next test. But by black belt, the Grandmaster is the one that's going to be looking at your material. And he's the one that makes the final decision, because he put the system together. Belts are decided by each school. Kind of. Because in our system, there are only 2 schools that teach our system. So, you have to go to the parent school to get your black belt. You can't get it at the school that I work at. That is part of our system. You have to go to the parent school. You have to go to the guy that invented the system. No chance to abuse the system. How do you mean? Oh, the style system. Yes, yes. Per discipline, yes. So, like, for example, my coworker that unfortunately just left us. Unfortunately for us, really fortunately for him. I'm very glad that he actually got a job in his field, because he can actually use his chemistry degree in the job that he, or neurobiology, excuse me, not chemistry. He can actually use the chemistry portion of his neurobiology degree in the job that he's working at now. So, unfortunately for us, he left, but fortunately for him, he can use his degree. So, I'm happy for him, but at the same time, it's like, I miss you, come back. Because he's a great guy. He's a wonderful instructor. He's great with the kids. And he was so much fun to spar with. Anyway, long story short, he has a 2nd degree black belt in our system, but he has, like, 4 other black belts in other systems. So this guy used to go to a new school and be like, no, I'm not wearing a black belt on my way into your system. Do not treat me like a black belt in your system. I know how to fight, I don't know your system. You know, so that stuff used to piss him off a lot. And, like, if they wouldn't give him, like, a white belt or something, he would just get pissed off about it. Like, I'm sure every once in a while they were like, alright, well, you're not a white belt, so I'm not going to give you a white belt. Can we start you at, like, blue? But either way, you have to learn the system before you can really make any claims to being a black belt. So, either way. Like, the school I learned in was Ishinryu, which is fairly popular. Yeah, I've heard of Ishinryu. Ours, like I said, ours is 2 schools. It's Okiru Kenpo. It literally only exists in Rhode Island. You know, our Grandmaster worked with Master Parker. So it's based on American Kenpo, but it's not Parker Kenpo. That's the stuff that you learn when you hit black belt. So I'm working on Parker Kenpo now as a black belt. My 2nd degree black belt is going to be based on stuff that I've learned from the Parker system. systems. Yes. So I have to stop you for a second there, MH. Please tell me that there was a comma missing in there, because wushu is a style of kung fu. Kenpo is very different. However, yes, wushu and kenpo would be two forms, two systems, two disciplines, depending on how you want to look at that. So, and as a matter of fact, wushu is one of the styles that my former coworker has a black belt in, I think. I know it is a form of kung fu. I don't know if it's wushu. Now that I say that, I think it might be Southern Mantis. So I might have lied. But yeah, that's, that is what we mean by system. Different styles. There we go. Bull keeps getting back up, hooray! I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Anyway. I know some other disciplines do it too, but some don't. We don't twist our wrist to punch with the knuckles to the sky, we punch straight with the knuckles to the side. That's... yeah, the... So, we have both of those in our system. We have vertical punches, which are the ones that you're talking about with the knuckles to the side, where your knuckles are basically straight up and down. That's, you know, vertical, right? So it's a vertical punch. And then a single two-knuckle punch is just a straight punch with the knuckles up. So we have both in our system, and also a third one because we have a back single two-knuckle punch, which is just upside down, which the silly part about our system, and I think the Grandmaster might have done this to confuse people and make sure that you're paying attention. But the silly thing about our system, we have a back single two-knuckle punch, which is an upside down punch, where your knuckles are down. We have a reverse punch, which is literally just a single two-knuckle punch from your back hand. Why are these not called the opposite? I don't know. Because Shihan decided that he wanted everybody to pay attention, I guess. That's all I got. I don't know. Oh, fuck off. This one fucking emissary is always the worst. I'm gonna go over here. It usually teleports down here. I gotta take out this fucking emissary, and I also have to drink coffee because my voice is getting dry. You'll be fine, Cole. Alright. So nothing fully followed me. The emissary is up there. I'm gonna scream. Alright. Let's go. I'm just gonna go over here. We're gonna head down here. We're gonna disengage. And the emissary usually teleports in here too. Except right now we have a spider to deal with. Hold that thought. How much does a loaf of bread cost? I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't think... First of all, I don't usually eat that much bread. But also, I don't ever buy just a loaf of bread. So, I don't remember. That also depends highly on where you are, because there's a concept called a food desert, where... Hi, alien! Where, a food desert is where you end up needing to just absolutely fucking overpay for everything all the time. And it's like, food is scarce because there aren't a lot of grocery stores or supermarkets or farmers markets or anything like that, and then they can jack up the prices. So the price varies pretty widely. Gear. Alright. Final journal. Kolg's journal. The last entry in a dirt-stained journal with several pages missing. Mother's song leaks out of me. Liquid fire spills from my eyes, mouth, and ears. I give her everything and become a verse in her chorus. I'm finally complete. It was never about the words, only the song. Probably around $1 for sliced white bread. Take your word for it. Bought a small loaf of day-old French bread for 50 cents.
So that's how
Well,
the
there you go.
experiments ended.
Examine corpse. What do we get? Andraste. Figurine of maternal Andraste. That's interesting. Dwarven statuette. Superb ring of crit chance. Hell yeah. And a little bit of gold. If I want a loaf of sandwich bread, probably $1.50 if I don't buy the generic stuff with lots of chemicals and only buy the medium chemical one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that sounds right, but like I said, I don't really eat a lot of bread. Yep, that's about right. It's organic. So you can pay more. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. You put HFCS and I did not brain like high fructose corn syrup out of that. I was like, yeah, you know. No, there's high fructose corn syrup and regular fucking white bread, which is stupid. But, you know, yeah. Alright, this is not... There we go. There's the emissary. Get over here, you bastard. Fight me. Asshole. Yeah, stunned. Fuck you. No, I want the emissary. I want the emissary! God damn it! Where did it go? Shit. Shit, 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 shit. You motherfucker. Stop summoning things. God damn it! It says stunned and then it moves. Fuck you! Oh, finally. God, I hate emissaries. Alright. Give me that serpent stone. Okay, now, here's the other problem. There's like 2 more emissaries in the next room. There's one! I see it. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Come at me. Also, fuck your barrier. Ah, shit. Hang on. Fucking hate emissaries. Here we go. Die. 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 Fuck you. Yeah! 2 emissaries down. Alright. 1 to go. I'm sorry, I'm not really commenting a lot. I know you guys are chatting about stuff, but I can't. I gotta, like, this fight. There's another emissary! Fuck you, and fuck you. Get down here where I can murder you. Yeah. Yeah. Give me all the guard. Haha. Yes. Done. 3 emissaries down. Yes. All right. Okay. We can. Oh, that almost went real bad. Okay, that's fine. That could have been very bad. Yeah. Fight me. Alright. Another fucking emissary? Why? Alright, hang on a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Only apparent problem with the US is the medical care that I see. No, there's so many problems. Income inequality, racism, various phobias, lack of job access outside urban areas, lack of public transport, pollution. Several towns don't have clean drinking water, non-violent offenders in prison for life. Yeah. Food shit. Yeah, like this is real bad. It's real bad. Yes, and the other problem. So, oh boy, obesity. So everything about obesity is honestly, it is utter bullshit. Because, okay, yes, if your weight is specifically affecting your health, that is a problem. But by and large, that is not the problem. The problem is you are in a social class, first of all, where you can't fix that because, you know, healthy food is expensive, which is bullshit. And correcting, you know, portion sizes, if that's a problem, is expensive because you have to get what you can afford. Oh, shit. Alright, hang on. And there's the 2 ogres. Motherfucker! Can I just... Fuck off. Fuck off. Put me down, you bastard. I'm gonna open a rift in your head, okay? Okay. There we go. Ah, fucker. That's better. Come on. Come on. I'm doing decent damage. There's just 2 fucking ogres here. Ouch. Fuck. Okay. Well, Solus is in trouble. Okay. Solus is in a lot of trouble. Solus needs a regeneration potion. And so does Bull. Bull is down to 1 regeneration potion. Here's how this is gonna go. Solus is gonna fade step the fuck over to... and then get shoved out by a fucking Genlock. Solus is gonna get to the supply cache. There we go. Hooray. Now we're good. Alright. We got this. We're okay. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Stun. Stun. There we go. Let's get the emissary. Emissary. Not the ogre. The emissary. The emissary is so much more of a problem. Fucking bitch. Y'all. Ugh. You. Fuck you. I'm so done with this emissary, you guys. Ugh. Oh, come on. Come on. No. No. Oh my god, I am almost done. Let's go. Fuck off. Oh man, and I'm missing a Genlock Alpha. That sucks. Did I just glitched through before. Son of a bitch. No, that's not the one that I wanted. Fucker. Put me down, you bitch! Yeah! Take out the emissary. Thank you, motherfucker. Okay. Now we can focus on the goddamn ogres. Oof. I'm gonna take out these ogres before I catch up with the chat. I'm so sorry. I can't. Y'all are having conversations, and I can't keep up with it. But man, 2 ogres, an emissary, a Darkspawn, a Genlock Alpha. Oof. Fuck you. Ouch. I just got knocked back. Fucking bastards. Fuck you. That's right, ogres don't stun. Shit. No. Oh man, another emissary. I'm gonna fucking... I swear to God. Alright, 1 ogre down. Come on. Come on. Put me down. Put me down. Oh shit, that was Solus, wasn't it? You just took out my mage. Hey guys, we're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. There's no save point! We're in trouble. We are in such trouble. We're gonna stealth. That's right, stealth wears off when you do a fucking... When you have anything affect your health. Fuck, okay. Cannot disengage. Tali is in the hands of an ogre, literally. Alright, have we disengaged? Hooray! We disengaged! There's another supply cache over here that I forgot about. And I'm really glad, because everyone needs a fucking potion at this point. I'm gonna wait until everybody is approximately at full health, and then I will check the supply cache. Oh boy, alright. I'm also gonna scroll back through chat. Hang on. Working in a grocery store. Sick, so I stayed home. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh my god, yeah. So, the assumption that people are lying when they're like, I can't come in because I work with food and am extremely sick. No, you must be lying. Or some bullshit. Like, that's... And then, you know, obviously there's the folks that can't afford to do that. I'm glad you have a decent job that was at least like, yes, you should stay home. But, you know, if you can't afford to take one day off because you're sick, because it's going to be the difference between, you know, being able to pay for, say, rent, for example, and not, or for food for the week, or whatever the case may be. Ugh. Hang on. 50 short this paycheck. Yeah. So you did in fact address that. I'm sorry. Weekly bazaars where farmers can sell not frozen veggies and fruits. We have, yeah, there are some places that have those. We call them farmers markets, but that's not always a thing. Tofu's good. Also, it's Lent, and my boyfriend decided to cut out red meat until Easter. There you go. Yeah, Spam is probably safer, except it is also, like, oh my god, Spam. Like, it is so... There's so many preservatives in Spam, it's so gross. Also, I'm a vegetarian, but I used to eat things like that, and, like, my mother loves Spam. I think it is the grossest thing that anyone ever called food intentionally. I swear to God, it is so nasty. But it is cheap and it is relatively nutritious, so I'm certainly not judging. I just happen to think it's incredibly gross if you have the choice to not eat it. Sliced deli meats are just as bad, if not worse. Yeah, that honestly, I think that depends on the items, the specific items that you get, because some of them aren't too bad, but you have to eat them, like, immediately. Oh, right, we have another ogre to deal with, guys. Fuck. Y'all. There we go. Ouch. Fucker. Yeah! Are we done? We are not done. Why is this ogre not going down? Now. Okay, now it's down. It's done. We're good. It's fine. And now we have a Genlock Alpha in the next room. Oh, hell. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I got this. Okay. I really want to take out the emissary, but at the same time I'm like, there's a Genlock Alpha, and it's going to be right the fuck here, and this is the reason we're dealing with so many Genlocks. Where is the Alpha? Where is the Alpha? It's gotta be in here. Alright. Regular Genlock. Regular Genlock. Regular Genlock. That's sealed off. That's the door. Emissary. Oh my god, is Bull fighting the fucking Genlock Alpha by himself? Shit. Where is this other Alpha? Oh yeah, H1N1 definitely hit the US. To my knowledge, it wasn't anywhere near as, like, unregulated and hellish as the COVID-19 is becoming, but that's because our healthcare system has been gutted from even the shit that it was then. So that's a thing. Yeah, definitely did not seem like a huge deal, but that's, you know, because we had actual, you know, people that knew what they were doing running the healthcare system, so, you know, that helps. Where is this Genlock Alpha? I swear to fuck. They're just spawning out of nowhere in here. Fuck you! God damn it. Where did this emissary go? No, I don't want the Genlock, I want the fucking emissary. It went down. Alright, now we only have Genlocks to deal with, but I still don't know where the Genlock Alpha is! What is the problem here? I really hope it didn't, like, spawn inside something, because then I can't kill it. Alpha. Heard hospitals are going bankrupt. So that actually is a completely different problem than the actual main problem. The main problem right now is that hospitals cannot get the supplies that they need because regular Joe asshole is being alarmist and stupid about the coronavirus. So people are like just stocking up on supplies that they don't actually need because they're, you know, regular random healthy Joe from fucking nowhere, USA. So they're just stocking up on supplies, but they don't really need the supplies. Is the Genlock Alpha over here? Did it glitch out? This is the fucking one! I'm gonna scream. This motherfucker that I can't actually target. Oh, you bitch! Okay. Pardon me while I beat on a rock for 5 minutes. Oh, this is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. I'm so mad. I'm gonna open a rift and hope to... No, I can't do that. Son of a bitch. Get out of the rock! Damn it! I'm not doing all this again. I can't. I cannot do all this again. I am gonna fucking lose it, y'all. If I can't take out this fucking Genlock Alpha, I swear to God. I am actually doing damage, but not all the time. I'm also taking fucking damage. Oh, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Hey, Solus, how about take a regeneration potion? Also, hang on. Where's our bros? How far back are they? They're pretty far back. Where did they respawn? I can't even get there. They didn't respawn. Shit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna open a rift out here. Hope to fuck that it does some damage to the alpha that I can't actually target right now. Alright, it is doing damage, but I can't target the fucking thing. There we go. Oh, I'm almost done. Glitches, man. There we go.
Get to the emissary leader.
Motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Progress. I'm gonna ignore the fucking genlocks. We're gonna get the fuck back in here. Oh, the fucking emissary alpha. I hate these so much. Okay. This is where I expect it to have problems. Because fuck emissaries. Cole! Okay. No, 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 no. Alright, I can, in fact, run away from that. So that could have been worse. Oh, thank God! Okay. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Let's get back to this emissary alpha. Bitch! Oh, motherfucker. You! Fuck you, in particular. Motherfucker. Alright, get back here. Where are you? Regular emissary, I need the emissary alpha. Where did it go? There it is. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You motherfucker. I hate this thing so much. What I should do is I should go kill a Genlock or two and make sure that I have my focus in such a place where I can open another rift and just take out the emissary that way, but I don't think that I have enough enemies to do that correctly. I don't need the emissary, I need the emissary alpha. There it is. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your barrier. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No. Emissary alpha. There it fucking is. Okay, great. Wonderful. Tali is gonna go down. Ouch. Or maybe not. Okay, that's not too bad. The emissary alpha is the one that usually teleports outside the battle, so I'm impressed that it hasn't, honestly. So let's take another potion. Bull can't. Okay, it's fine. I have guard for days, it's fine. Bull, get away from me! I did not want to dispel. There's nothing to dispel. I'm an idiot. Fuck you. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Don't let that emissary leader control the battle. This is our fight.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing, Ren? There it is. No, 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 God, not the mage. Yes, I got my fucking focus back. Fuck you. I have been having some problems with this fucking fight, man. However, all that said, this has gone a lot better than I expected. All right, we got a couple of random fucking extra Darkspawn stragglers to take care of, but we're done. Fuck yeah. Yay, we did it. Hooray. Okay, we didn't die permanently anyway. Everybody died a little bit. Okay. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'm gonna go through this fucking door. Person calls the insurance company to get the authorization, handles how much they're gonna pay. Doctor's office sent me a bill. I don't want to pay for it. Because it isn't my name. There are people that... Yeah, no. There's no compassion. There's no compassion in America. Certainly not where healthcare is concerned. Hesitant to use my coverage because even the simplest thing like a doctor visit or counselor appointment or eyeglasses comes with anxiety-inducing back and forth paying Mother May I just to make sure my insurance actually pays for it. Right? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. You have to pay for an ambulance in America, where so the most galling thing to me is everybody in America is I'm gonna have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. It can cost over $100,000 to safely have a baby in the hospital system in America if you do not have insurance. If you do have insurance, it's still probably going to be a couple thousand. But it's the fucking healthcare system in America is bullshit. I would say it's broken, but it's not broken. It is specifically designed to be like this. It's just bullshit. 15 to 40,000 for a baby at most hospitals, and that's not counting, epidural, I think it's called, where they stab you in the spine to make sure that you're not going to be, it is with a shot. I'm being hyperbolic when I say stab you in the spine, but that's not counting anything that might go wrong. That's not counting postnatal care. That's not counting anything. The most basic. Baby had some congestion when born. I bet that their bills were not a quarter of what a regular plain old birth would cost in America.
It's ancient. Maybe 1,000
with no problems, no...
Any idea who built it or why?
Sent them home, had nurses visiting every other day to administer antibiotics. Oh man, that's not something that would happen in America. Not for not paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Sounds familiar.
Sent a midwife? Goodness. Yeah, no, that's, that wouldn't happen here.
The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line?
That's it.
I awoke to the singing
At home is safer to avoid more infections after all. Yes, fact, because that way you're not at a hospital where there's a bunch of sick people. Or, people who have whatever going on. And they're not paying extra. Yeah, MH. That's, this is just the worst part. This is not the only thing. This is the worst part. All of America is fucking broke at this point because we can't afford to do anything. 90% of people cannot afford to do anything. There's a phrase, as a matter of fact, the 1% and the 99%. The 1% are the super rich people. Fuck them. Because they could single-handedly pay for you know, all healthcare for everyone for the next, like, several years without it making a dent in their wealth. And then there's the 99% who are not millionaires and billionaires, and we can't afford to do shit.
And some things are not.
Most people pay no attention to politics because it takes all their energy just to not die. Exactly. It's the worst. Okay, so I'm going to focus on my dwarf for a second here, because I have the option for Tali, who is a dwarf, to be like, wait a minute, that thing that you're trying to make me read, there's more in here that I can kind of almost read because old dwarven.
Look, there's more. The rhythm bleeds despair. Is this what you've been hearing?
I wonder, can the stone feel despair?
It's great. We need more information.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change your mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
Had a friend who had an abscess on her leg, cut the infection out, stitched her up, and sent her home. $3,000! Yep.
Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you take it.
Oh, actually, I'm impressed that that was with no insurance, honestly. I was expecting you to say that that was after insurance. She worked a laundromat, naturally. So you know, the abscess probably cost her like 3 months' pay.
They don't hand that title out to just anyone, not even a king. Knowing it was Garal's
Refused
book
anesthetic.
would have saved
Ouch!
this argument.
Oh my fucking god.
Ever avoid an argument?
Would have been an additional grand. Yeah, that's. I mean, it sucks, but that's about right for America. Well, this sounds personal.
Volta's standing within the Shaper. It is her business, not mine or yours, Ren.
My apologies, Volta. I forgot my place.
Damn right.
As did I. You deserve an explanation, Inquisitor. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes. And I have an abdominal surgery that I have to schedule for sometime in the next 6 months or so, and I have no idea how this is going to work out. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it, honestly. I just...
The truth is the truth, no matter how political it may be.
Luckily, I have enough in savings that it shouldn't be like I can't do anything, but man, this is a mess.
Sometimes erasing records is standard procedure. If a dwarf becomes castless, they're struck from the memories. But I was asked to change a fact that someone important merely found inconvenient.
One second. Other work text. Oof. Root canals, Jesus. Yeah, that's, you know, that's a thing.
If the Shaperate is willing to erase memories, what would prevent them from covering up the existence of Titans?
Good lord.
Why would they do that?
Because someone in power demanded it.
Yeah. It's... yeah, that's... The country is fucked up. It's not broken because it was designed to do this, but everything is fucked. I'm a little, I am slightly done with this conversation.
It takes courage to challenge authority.
I suppose you would know.
I
Some
would,
believe
in
the past
fact.
is what we make it. But we gain nothing from ignoring mistakes.
I'm sorry I brought it up. The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way.
Jesus, look at Bull in the background. He's just like, there's more blood than person there, I swear. Hopefully things will get better in the US. Agreed. Fucking vote, people! Nothing will get better if 45 stays in office. Fucking vote him out.
Pristine before the deep roads.
I don't give a shit who ends up on the Democratic nomination this time. I mean, I give a shit because I have preferences, but I don't care by the time it gets there. If you're not voting against fucking 45, get him out. More worried about Congress than who is president. I mean, that's fair, but also Congress is reliant on who's in the White House. So if we don't get someone other than him in the White House, we're even more fucked because he just put all of his friends in office and like absolutely I'm not saying that, you know, don't focus on Congress. I'm saying that don't not focus on the president.
Like, you seem quite
fucking vote.
by the idea that these titans may exist.
My connection to the stone allows me to hear it, but I can only
In Delaware. I take it that you have not so good representation at the moment.
Extraordinary. We call ourselves children of the stone. What does that make the titans?
Okay, but an attitude like that is just gonna make things worse, Avery. I realize that you, as a state... Like, I live in Rhode Island, Avery. Like, we ain't got much better. Like, I don't think we're even as good. We are the smallest state in the fucking country. You know, we have reasonable representation for the House and the Senate. Yeah, we have 3 also. Okay, so I haven't looked recently. I haven't looked recently enough that I remembered, but like we like between our 2 states, let's say everybody reasonable in your state manages to get their shit done. We now have 6. It's not much, but it's more helpful than going, we can't affect this.
Of course.
Do not be defeatist about this. You need to try.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
I don't give a shit how small your state is. Fucking vote.
We'll speak another time.
And I don't mean you specifically, because you have already said that you're going to vote. I mean, in general. Don't get defeatist about this. The Eternal Battle, Darkspawn. I'm not in a mood to read that right now. I'm not with it. Almost always votes Democratic president. Fucking good. Vote early, vote often. Yep. Every time you can. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stressed. I'm so fucking stressed. Anyway. Mug! Dwarven mugs. Everard's experience. This cup is cracked. It has clearly seen action, and no longer holds ale without leaking. Yeah. Wrong button. That button. We survived! We did the epic battle. And honestly, I'm more stressed about the conversation we were having at the time than I am about the fact that the epic battle took longer than it should have, because nobody died, and it only took, like, 1 try, so I didn't have to try it again. I'm pretty pleased with how that went. 1,000,000 Deep Stalkers! Yeah. They're so cute and weird. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, alright. What? How did... Lich? Yeah. 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 Tali, are you unstuck yet? No. She's just gonna stay there. That's bullshit. Yeah, get out of there. She's stuck. I can't get out. That's bullshit. Yay, Kitty Mug. Yeah, I know. I'm just always fucking pissed off when that happens to my Inquisitor because something went wrong there. Like, that's not where she should have ended up. However, I will loot these things because they're here. Something just, like, yeeted her the fuck out of the battle area, which is annoying, because that should not have happened. Loot. 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 Recover artifacts for Orzammar. Hooray. Tali, are you unstuck? Not yet. I have to get far enough away that the area where she's stuck is off my minimap, but also the minimap is not super helpful. Now are you unstuck? Now you're unstuck. Okay. Goodness. Gates of Segramar. 21 of 22. I think there's one behind a door. Experiment. How much can you do before Skyhold? I think there might actually be a limit on how many maps you can get, but besides that, it's like whatever. Okay. God. That was a bitch. So there was a thing down here. There was an operation somewhere in the middle over here that I have to make sure is unlocked. So I'm gonna save because I got through the thing. God, I saved exactly an hour ago. It took me an hour to get all the way through that fucking fight. And then the, like, 2 things since. That does not usually take that long. Then again, it usually takes 4 tries, so all in all it would have taken longer. So I'm a little bit impressed that I didn't, you know, fuck up worse with the glitching Genlock Alpha that ended up inside the rock. So that could have gone a lot worse, honestly. Where there are above-ground dwarven ruins all over the maps in Inquisition. Part of that you get an explanation for, actually. That is... I did get that, okay. That is, in part, due to backstory stuff that you get in the Hissing Wastes. Which, long story short, there was a paragon that ended up on the surface. And then... Storm Coast. I know. So the thing about the Storm Coast, they talk about that one. That was there was a dwarven port in over by where you end up. I forget how to get over here. I think I have to be on the other side. Dwarven port over by like the very end after you go through the Red Templar stronghold on the Storm Coast. There's a dwarven port over there. Where it's called Darwin's Mouth, and that's where you get to, so that's the 5th gate, maybe? That's where you get to, one of the dragons. So that was a dwarven port. And then there's, let's see, gate? I opened that one. How many gates do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are missing. 7, 8, 9. So I have 5 and 6 left. Where's gate 5? Or is that... That might be this one, actually. Way down here. No. Where is the 5th gate? That might be at the other end of this expedition, actually. So let's head back up to the expedition table. Way the hell up here. Oh, that's so stressful. Okay. Deep roads. Expedition. Knowledgeable about the deep roads can keep the construction team away from the worst of the Darkspawn nests. Let us ensure that the construction team has the supplies they need. Our troops know how to handle Darkspawn that might threaten the construction efforts. We're gonna go with Liliana for this one. Stay away from the worst Darkspawn, and then handle the rest of them. Okay, cool. While I'm up here, what does my inventory look like? 73 of 90. This is why I had to empty my inventory as soon as I so much as thought about going further down. Because holy shit. Sundering, twice. Longbar blade, edge battle axe. That is not as good as what Bull has by any stretch. By 100 damage. But that says versus dragons. That's the trade-off. It's still better though, so we're gonna strip that. Did I look up Nier Automata? Not really. I don't want to look up something and then go, I need to play this next week. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I am trying to save money because, as I mentioned, I have a surgery that I have to schedule. And in addition to which, I just bought a car. You know? I got some other shit to deal with at the moment. Front defense, range defense. Extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters, and cunning. Strength. Magic defense as opposed to ranged. Same front defense. Whatever. Don't worry about it. It's not something that I really want to talk about on stream. Long story short, it is an abdominal surgery, so. Nah. That's Dorian's old armor. Nah. Grenades! Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll worry about some of the shit later. I just want to get rid of the things that I can get rid of now, really quickly. Empty out a little bit of my inventory. Do they at least say how much it's going to cost before, or they surprise people? No, they surprise people. That's you can't reliably find out what something is going to cost before it happens. Like, you can get an idea, and you can get an idea of, you know, is this covered by my insurance, but it's not like you can get a legit, oh, I know what this is gonna cost me. That you won't know. What does Bull have equipped here? Oh, this is in the Right, he's got the Sylvan Blade. I knew that. I think that's pretty much it for right now. Get an itemized list and see how much they charge you for hand soap and tissues. That's about right. Especially right now, right? I have never used this. I'm not gonna bother. Alright. Sell the remaining bullshit. I believe in you. There we go. Cool. 35 of 90. I think that's as good as this is gonna get for right now. So we're gonna go back down here. We're gonna explore this operation. Unlocked all the recipes in past games, which is nice. Yeah. The golden nug is great. I have some stuff that I want to purchase some schematics from the Black Emporium. But I've gotten everything else that you could possibly get. Like, I have all of the rune recipes, I have all of the armor and weapon recipes that you can get outside of the Black Emporium. So, actually, I don't know how much gold I have. How much gold do I have? 53,000. So I might actually be pretty close to being able to get the rest of it at this point. But at this point, I kind of just want to get done with the fucking deep roads first. Then again, at the pace that I'm going at, I could probably just zip out to the Black Emporium and back today, because I'm not going to end up doing a lot more plot stuff from here. It is noon. I don't have enough time to continue doing plot stuff. I'm not going to go down a floor. I figured this was going to take a while. Even have different plans of insurance. Yeah. So oh god, don't get me started on fucking insurance. And, you know, fuck you if your employer does not offer insurance or anything of that nature. It's the worst. It's stupid, it's bullshit, don't get me started. Dwarven mugs, lost memory. World's best shaper is stamped into the side of the mug in an obnoxious script. There's the fucking gear I was thinking of. Mine offered it to me for more than they paid me per paycheck. That's about right. That's insurance. Don't fucking get me started. I'm sorry, would you like to pay more than you make at a time per paycheck for this insurance? No. How many gears do I need for this door? This is door 5. How many gears? So that's... I need 4 for each of the 2 gates that I haven't gotten to yet. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 and 6 waiting. 7th, 8th, 9th. Okay, so I have all of them. And I have all of the gears for the 2 floors that I have been on. So that works for me. You know what? I think I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to straight up teleport out to the Black Emporium because the deep roads stress me the fuck out. Honestly, the Black Emporium stresses me out a little bit too, but not anywhere near as much as, you know, my claustrophobic ass underground. We're at least in something that looks like a building in here. It's probably a building inside a cave. But in a cave with a box of scraps. Sorry.
Would you consider allowing me to acquire your hand? After your death, of course.
You know, weirdly enough, I think this is the one place where I'm least creeped out by something like that, because for science, that's like donating your organs, or whatever, to science. I think I'm actually surprisingly okay with that. Alright, so I have all the legendary schematics. What don't I have? He might use it as a back scratcher. That's fair. I do have enough for these. Hooray! Eh. Cool. Make sure I didn't just miss something, because was I on the buy screen or the sell screen? Idiot. Let's find out. Let's make sure. I mean, the other thing is... No, I have all the schematics. Hooray! The other thing is, gonna go get lunch. Go enjoy your lunch. I'm gonna pretty much... This is where I'm calling it. I'm gonna grab a couple of things if I have the ability to purchase them, and that's about it. Demon's Advocate! 308. Bull has better already, basically. Misfortune's Bite, 199 damage. Versus 228. No. Absolutely not. Path to Glory. I don't care about the max health. Or the Chain Lightning, really. Okay, so. That's a whatever. Earnest Reprisal is a pretty good, thing to consider here. 58 to 76. That's a pretty good increase. But it doesn't have that much extra. There's nothing particularly interesting about the extra stuff it can do. So I'm much less impressed than I could be. What about coal? No, I'm way less impressed than I was a second ago. Alright, cool. I don't need to buy the weapons. What about the accessories? I didn't look at the accessories. I have to look. Defender Belt. 5% magic defense. That's... Oh, 5% magic defense and melee and ranged. That's actually pretty good. But I don't think that we've got anything. Belt of the Elements gets you 15% resistance against all elements. Belt of Life, 100 max health, and a 10% heal bonus. That's pretty good. Who's got my Belt of Health, actually? Was it Vivienne, maybe? Oh, he's got a 20% heal bonus. I think Vivienne has 200% max health. So you can get half of each of those with the Belt of Life. I don't think that's worth 12,000 gold right now. Amulet of the Warrior, Rogue, Mage. Oh, I see. These are all 2 stats. 5 Strength, 5 Con. 5 Dex, 5 Cunning. 5 Magic, 5 Willpower. Okay. Ring of Smashing, 10% armor penetration and guard damage bonus. Ring of Slicing, 5% crit chance, 10% crit damage bonus. Ring of Assault, 5% attack, 10% barrier damage. I don't care about barrier damage. I will consider these, because I only have 18,000 gold right now, so I'm not super into the idea of spending all of it. But that's... Those accessories I might consider once I have more gold.
I hear the Red Templars are trying to find this place.
That's a weird effect. I'm gonna see how much it would cost me to get all of these. Not much. Because I'm gonna forget that these are here. So I'll do that. And then can I get all of these? Yeah, I can. Fuck yeah. Because that way I can craft whatever the fuck I want. And there's still the extra from the Deep Roads. Because I didn't buy all of those. So, alright. So I'm going to teleport back to the Deep Roads here, and then I'm going to call this for a stream for right now. I'm straight up tired. Uh, that part of it is, that battle is stressful as fuck, and part of it is that we've been talking about extremely stressful American politics and bullshit. So I'm I'm gonna get back to the deep roads. I am going to reassemble my party because I just hit the wrong button, so I don't have a party right now. And then I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go. Oof. So, I should be back not tomorrow but Friday. Um, 10 a.m. as usual. 10 a.m. is now like 2 hours ago, wherever you are, because daylight savings time, which is also stupid. We won't go there. Okay, let's reassemble my party really quick before I get going on my spiel. There we go. All right, cool. We're good. Everybody's back. I could have leveled. Whatever. Figure that out later. Hooray! We did the thing. All right. So, outro spiel. If you like what you see, you can go up there. You see that little button up there that has a heart on it? You can follow me up there. You will get notifications whenever I go live. And also, you can follow me on my Twitter if you have a Twitter. I post most of my game updates and things there, so like if I'm gonna be streaming at a different time or streaming something different, or if I'm like I want an opinion on such and such a thing about my streams, it will be on Twitter. I also have all of my like fandom gaming stuff goes on there too, so it's going to be stuff that I'm not necessarily streaming, like Fire Emblem Warriors will end up on there a lot right now. I also have a Discord and a bot. I have bots now, so my stream updates will also go in Discord, and my tweets will also go in Discord. They have their own channels, all of that nonsense, so whatever. Also, we have a relatively small Discord right now, but we're all pretty friendly, so feel free to drop in and lurk if you want, or chat if you want, and we'll talk at you. It might not be. We've got some different time zones around here and some weird work schedules, so it might not be everyone all the time. But someone will most likely at least welcome you and start chatting with you. And last but not least, if you like what I do, if you want to help me make it better, if you have a couple of bucks to spare, I also have a Ko-fi account, so you can buy me a coffee on Ko-fi. Basically, it is a tip jar, so you can go in there, you can buy me a coffee or a couple or whatever, and currently the goal is going toward getting me a capture card and a stream deck, so I can do more fun things like have an intro screen or an outro screen, and or a BRB screen for if I need to like get up and stretch my legs or run to the bathroom or something, refill my coffee, whatever, so that I don't have to just like drop a BRB into chat and then end up in a weird like limbo where you're just staring at my Inquisitor. So I'm gonna call it here for now. Let's see if anybody, literally nobody that I know is streaming. Oh man. Let's see. Is there anybody with whom I am even remotely familiar that is streaming right now? Not really. Usually this would be where I go, we're gonna raid someone, but literally nobody that I know is streaming. And I'm looking at some other things where it's like, there's no mic on this one. This one's not in English. I think I am gonna call it here for now. I hope everybody has a good day, but I am out. Have a good one. Have a good day at work if you're working. I will be back on Friday at 10 a.m. I will hopefully see everybody then. Bye.